Hello, hello. I know it's been a while. It's been probably a long while, but I thought it'd be a great opportunity to make another episode, right? Been a while, and I think this episode of Tuesdays with Booga should be about independence. And if it's your first time being here, I won't keep you long. All I ask is you and let's sit, let's have a conversation. Only ask for 10 minutes, you know. Don't like it, I appreciate if you just take the time to listen. But if I can keep you for 10 minutes, let's have a conversation. So, for today, I'd like to talk about the importance of independence, right? All your life, you are, waiting for that moment when you're on your own, right? That moment where, you are relying on other people, they're there to support you. And eventually it builds up to a moment where you're on your own, right? And a lot of times people aren't ready for it, and it can be difficult. But the beauty of, being on your own is you get to learn a lot about yourself. And, you know, I think that's really important. I think a lot of people can be scared of independence. They can be scared of, having to take care of themselves. I think it's healthy. I think it's good. I think it's good for it. I think it's good for you. I think it's good for me. I can tell you from personal experience, getting in my car, driving all the way from Michigan, from all the people I love, the people I want to hug and shit like that, and driving all the way out to Utah to Salt Lake City for a job opportunity. It's exciting. It's exciting for one to, get to that moment where you can, start a chapter, and you're completely on your own, making your own food, getting your ass out of bed, there's nobody to do that for you. That's for you to do for yourself. And I think the beauty of independence, it plays a huge part in several means, right? Is eventually in your life, you might have people that depend on you, right? And if you can't be comfortable being independent, taking care of yourself, getting your ass out of bed, going to work, going to the gym, making sure your physical health, your mental health is in a good spot, right? How are you going to be able to, help out those people when they're like, shit, I'm in a pretty shitty spot, and they need to lean on you and shit like that. If you're not at a point where you can take care of yourself, how the hell are you going to help those people that you love, right? So I think it's important for everybody. Obviously, if you know anything about me, I fucking do not care to preach to people, but just to have a conversation. Um, Getting to a point where you are putting yourself out and you take a risk, rather it be going out and just living on your own, going traveling on your own, going out and doing something on your own. And you're like, shit, who am I? Who am I and stuff like that. You think you might know who you are and stuff like that, but when you go to a place where you don't know anybody, never been there before, over 1,000 miles from anyone that can help you, it can be a nervous thing. Um, but I would implore you that if you get the opportunity to do it, a lot of people don't always get that opportunity, whether it be with responsibilities, with jobs, school, kids, relationships, shit like that. It's difficult, for sure. But I think if you get the opportunity, it's such a rewarding experience because you get to just be able to completely have that experiment where you see like, how would it be? How would I be on my own? You know, am I going to be able to take care of myself? Am I able to, do the things I need to do? And I can say from my own personal experience, it's been, a rewarding one. Surely not the financial one. You're burning cash, you know, you don't got mom and pa to go make you dinner and shit, you know. But And you better hope you know how to make food, 'cause shit, it does suck. It sucks if you are making some frozen garbage from the store. Who the hell wants to do that? Maybe if you're in the break room, you want to go make some frozen garbage, but hopefully you know how to cook. And I tell you what, if you want to really be able to go enjoy yourself, I'll give you a tip. Learn how to cook, because it's gonna really suck if you don't, and it's gonna be cheaper. So being able to go and make foods for yourself and getting excited, making food for yourself, it's fun. It's definitely enjoyable. Um, but I can't stress it enough. You know, being able to be confident in yourself, that you can go out and do something that could be intimidating, it could be scary, and you might want to stay in the comfort of not doing those things, you know, being close to home, being close to people you love, being close to mom and pop, shit like that. It's definitely more comfortable and it's definitely a blanket, but I don't think, and if you know anything about watching any of my other stuff I do, I don't think you get to really find out who you are. I don't think you really get to test yourself until you go and put yourself in an environment where you are completely there. You could remake yourself to whoever you want to be, right? And just being able to be in a place where I can do whatever I want, whether you want to make a poor decision, good decision, right? There's no shackles to you, too. That's the plus. Sure as hell, I hope you got some responsibility in you and some discipline in you, because, there's no one to pick you up. So if you ever want to get in a situation where, hopefully, you want to get your shit together, go put yourself independent, and put yourself in a situation where I need to take care of myself. And hopefully you give you tools to do that, right? You know, Kicking your ass in the gym, taking care of that, treating good with yourself mentally, giving yourself those tools to then and go do those things independently. And when you line all those things together, you're just going to set yourself up for success. At least for me personally, but you almost have to be a little bit delusional and just be like, I got this. I can do this, right? I can do this. And just like just winging it, shit like that, right? Just winging it and enjoying it and just enjoying the experience and you know, finding the opportunity of what awaits you, rather meeting new people, exploring new places you've never been, getting job opportunities, um, and just really kind of experiencing what it means to just kind of live. And to live, you got to take some risk. So if there's anything that, I can leave you with, and it all pertains back to my, the core stuff that I like to talk about, is just going out of your comfort zone, you know, finding comfort in that uncomfort, pushing yourself to not be reliant on people, but being able to position yourself that I can take care of myself, and because I can take care of myself and do the shit I need to do, that you're going to be that much better to supporting the people you love that just fall on hard times or shit they need some advice. Well, I can tell you what, you go out and live on your own, you're probably going to have some experiences that's probably going to help some other people. Because a lot of times you're going to get in some moments where it's like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. I don't have anybody around here. I got to figure it out, right? And there's beauty in that. There's beauty in that and being able to find who you are, taking risk, being independent, you know, and bringing it all back to, you know, being a better person so that you can support the people you love. So I appreciate you sitting down. 10 minutes goes quick. I'm just happy you were able, just you and I, have a conversation. So I appreciate it. And you know what? You go have a good rest of your day, all right?